Good afternoon everyone. Today we're looking at another one of the bit more of a cheaper watch, the Sekonda Aviator. Very popular on Amazon. Has over 1,000 reviews, averaging around about 4.5 stars. So it's got a pretty good sort of audience for it. So I'm going to see what all the fuss is about. I have done one of these watches before in a different colour, but I'm going for one that I don't often look at, which is the colour brown. So let's get onto it, shall we? So initial look at the box. It's a simple sort of environmentally friendly, I guess, material. Not much to say other than it's just a box really with the standard Sekonda stuff on the side. Sorry guys, I'm just going to cut it open. There we go. Inside we've got a Sekonda style pouch. Depending on the model you go for, it depends on obviously the pouch and the package you get inside. It's a simple button down fabric style pouch that has no sort of individual sections so much inside, just a bit of fabric to separate them out. Obviously you got a guarantee card and stuff like that inside there, but we're not going to take those out and look at those. We'll just focus on the watch. So here we go guys, this is the Sekonda Aviator 3882. Just move this bit of plastic, he says. Okay. Took longer than I thought. I have spent a good minute sometimes taking those bloody stickers off. So where was I? So this is the Sekonda Aviator 3882, 42mm case diameter with a 10mm case thickness, weighs just 48 grams and has a retail price of £25 and operates on a cordless movement, so there's no need to wind it up or anything like that. Just put a battery in and go. So let's move on to the dial here. So the dial is a sunray brown style dial. It has a light chocolate effect to it. You've got a bit more of a 3D interior dial here with the sort of it pointing down towards the actual face of the watch. Gives it a bit more of a 3D effect to it. You get a 50-meter walk resistance with this watch and luminous hands and luminous increments as well. Date dial just sitting down at 3 p.m. Mineral glass going on the top of the actual watch, and it's housed in a simple stainless steel alloy case. There's 6 or 7 different variants for this watch actually, and there's it entirely depends on what colour you want to go for. The overall look of the watch, it does sit nicely in terms of the depth. I'm not too sure on the yellow second hand going with the brown, but it's the actual watch gives effect and depth like you're sitting in like a Spitfire or something like that. I know it's not the same sort of number system in the dials, but it's the depth of the actual dial is how it's similar. So come around to the casing, we've got a full polish finish on the actual outside of the casing rather than a brush finish, consistent with the crown as well. Crown's already in second position and offers a really strong movement to the actual mechanism, especially for the price. I'm surprised, £25 you're only getting that sort of thickness on the crown. You get really good feedback when you're pushing that around, but I think from my experience when I push this in it's going to sound quite cheap. Let's find out. Yeah, it did. You heard that little crunching sound. That's the crown essentially. It's very hard to get this out to the first position. It's also one thing sometimes Sekonda oh, okay, so it just got stuck. Got a nice rotation to the actual date dial, which is good. It doesn't click back in place anymore, or squashes back in place, sadly. I'm going to keep the glove off. Coming down to the strap, you've got a leather 22mm style strap with white line stitching going all the way down the side here. Flipping it around, we've got a beige finish on the back. Again, that's very common for a Sekonda, especially on this sort of colour strap. With 2 holders for the strap to sit in, one free roam, one that's fixed in place with a nice Sekonda printed buckle there. No quick release options on the strap, unfortunately. So there you go, guys. That is the Sekonda Gents Aviator 3882.